and welcome to my channel. This is the first video I'm actually doing for you. I've decided to start off with the series Dollhouse for a couple of reasons. I do love Joss Whedon's shows such as Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel and Firefly. I've already seen them, especially Buffy, multiple times, so I decided to do Dollhouse, which is a show that I've been told to watch a bit, and I'm really looking forward to diving into a different Whedonverse, or what do they call it? WhedonCon. It's the Comic-Con thing. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get started with episode 1.
Nothing is what it appears to be.
It seems pretty clear to me.
Because you're only seeing part of it. I'm talking about a clean slate.
You ever try and clean an actual slate? You always see what was on it before.
Are you volunteering?
I don't have a choice, do I? I didn't get this far.
Caroline. Actions have consequences.
Oh, God, you're loving this, aren't you?
I'm sorry you don't understand what I'm offering here. But what we do helps people. If you become a part of that, it can help you.
I also don't know much about the concept of the show, apart from
You're
something
just
with memories.
looking out for me.
Perhaps better than you have.
So I'm going in pretty blind, so it should be fun.
We can take care of this mess. After your 5-year term, you will be free
I don't
to...
deserve this. I was just trying to make a difference. Trying to take my place in the world, you know, like she always said. And now I'm... I know. I know. Actions have consequences.
What if they didn't?
It's so weird seeing her. I just keep thinking Faith, or the character in Bring It On, but more Faith. I used to actually really hate Faith. I liked her until she kind of went bad, for those of you who've seen it. But then I really did not like her after she went bad. But then I watched Angel and I loved her redemption story. So I'm kind of like Faith again.
You cheated!
How did I cheat?
You did something that will prove to have been cheating. This isn't over.
Oh my God, you are a sore loser.
I wouldn't know. I've never lost.
That's okay. The first time you're always just a little bit sore.
Oh, wow, that's funny. Coming from a cheater who's also a little bitch.
Sure you didn't let me win?
2 out of 3.
Nah,
Huh?
let's just dance.
It's really dates in the show, I think.
Look, it's little, it's stupid, but I want you to have it.
Thank you for everything.
You ready for the treatment?
I think it's time. If I'm
Can't
wrong,
not
I'll know.
see his character from Cabin War.
Life save his life. If he gives me that look, I'll walk away.
This is gonna pinch a bit.
You have a nice time?
I'm gonna go.
I want you to have it.
You ready to be a sad second placer? No obligations,
Really?
no pressure. It's just an experiment.
How much fun can we have in 3 days?
Everything go all right with the wipe?
Why don't you just ask Echo? Oh, that's right, because she can't remember. Of course it went all right. Imprint's gone. The new moon has made her virgin again. Is there some reason it shouldn't have? Something happened during the engagement? We gave 2 people the perfect weekend together. We're great humanitarians.
Who would spend their lives in jail if anyone ever found this
I
place.
think the concept of why it's called Dollhouse just hit me.
Which great humanitarians
Like
often
little dolls that they
Look at Echo.
change at will.
Not a care in the world. She's living the dream.
That's because their brains are melting and that reality crap is the reason why.
I finished my homework.
Well, if you finished your homework, you should get a present. How about knowledge?
Knowledge. I hate you.
You have that right.
Some kind of roadblock.
So you better get me.
I gotta go.
Shot or
And
something.
I'll know.
Tyrant.
Nope. She's getting kidnapped. Sorry, it's just the chloroform made me think of the community scene. Ooh, tie sequence. I love watching the title sequences because it tells you so much about a show. The end part sounded like a child's
She's
lullaby.
completely helpless.
It's kind of creepy.
In Mexico, kidnapping is a thriving business, which is part of why we live here when my factories are there. But if you pay, there's a better chance.
Oh,
Have you contacted the police?
I was instructed not to. They're useless anyway. I need Davina to be okay.
Mr. Christaker, you are a valued client. We will, of course, provide what you need. But there is a risk factor involved.
I don't want Rambo. I want a negotiator. This goes like clockwork.
Imagine Rambo.
Understand? That's who I need.
Well, our actives are not robots, but I think we can make this work for you. Please, remember, the active won't know they came from here. Any discussion of this place will only confuse them and possibly send them right back. I know how important it is that not happen.
Yes.
So let me guess, he will say something to confuse
I'm terribly
whoever
sorry.
the agent is, which I'm assuming is Echo.
We will help.
Kind of reminds me, it has a very Japanese interior.
I think you fell in it with something heavy.
I don't remember.
It's gonna be fine.
That's
And
fine.
your blood work and internals are all shipshape. We'll look after you.
Does someone look after you?
Why don't you wait in the massage area and I'll call for someone to work on that knee.
What happened to your purse? What's wrong with your purse? So obviously what's gonna happen is she'll start remembering previous memories or something when she shouldn't be, and that will like force her to like awaken kind of thing, kind of similar to the hosts in Westworld. Although they're not, they're human as far as I can tell so far. She said they weren't robots, so
She's not asleep.
What? Just keep mapping the tissue. Echo, what are you doing here?
She hurts.
She does. That's because it's her first time, and we have to do more extensive work on her.
Work?
We're making her better, and you will have a new friend
it's
living
kind
with
of
you.
creepy.
Her name is Sierra.
Coming around the corner.
Sierra.
We're ready for your massage, Echo.
Something fell on me.
I bet it was something great.
Agent Ballard, you were assigned to case designate Dollhouse over 14 months ago. How would you describe your progress to date?
Slow. Do you think the Dollhouse really exists?
I know it does.
You've seen it then. You could...
If it's a joke, then pull me off it. Except you
I'm not
can't,
sure what
because
the
someone bigger than you thinks it isn't a joke.
boxing has to do
I'm a
with
billionaire. I
it.
can hire anybody for anything. I'm
But
paid
it's...
$1 million for that. I
I'm
can
assuming
get
it's in the past
I
because
have
of the
everything I
editing
want.
style.
Nobody has everything
It's
they want.
saturated, has like
It's a survival pattern.
maybe a
You
grain
get
or
what you
something on
want, you
top.
want something else. If you have everything,
So it's
you
probably
want
happened in the
something else.
past.
Something more extreme.
It's probably a metaphor for how the conversation, not a metaphor, but showing that he's losing the conversation with the bureau dudes.
You've been out of line, Paul. Are you able to back off?
Yeah. So he's will say, yeah, I'll back off, but the fight symbolizes that he won't. He'll keep pushing to find out what Dollhouse is my guess. Oh, did like a colour shift. Great. Went back to normal. Don't know what all that was about. She doesn't want to go in the chair. So I'm assuming they're going to be putting in her new personality for this kidnapping negotiation thing. Who does she think she is?
Gabriel Castejo.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
You asked for me. I'm here to help.
Giraffe!
Pen. Our mutual
Sorry.
friend referred me.
I'm sure he did.
I like
I'm
giraffes.
surprised, though, that he sent you.
I'm good with people. I put them
Like
at
I
ease.
love giraffes.
In my
Oh, it's so
experience, a
cute.
beautiful woman never puts anyone at their ease. Fatherly types do that. They're warm and comforting, make people feel safe.
Fatherly types.
Like Edward James almost. Hope there's no offense.
None taken. And I'm not leaving. You want people to feel comforted? We're past that. These men are stone professionals. They took her from your house, not on the way home from school or in the park. They came inside your house, your seriously fortified house, in order to tell you that they could.
Ese tipo, ese es el peor de los puercos.
Es el mejor de los puercos. I've dealt with the others. Amateurs, men with a grudge or an urge. You want a professional. A man who knows the business, knows how high the stakes should or shouldn't go. Is there room in here?
I'll show you. We haven't tested anything.
Glasses, Topher?
She's nearsighted.
Is that supposed to make people take her seriously? Like the librarian thing is going to hide the fact that she's...
Am I speaking Urdu? She's nearsighted, Boyd. So these personality imprints, they come from scans of real people. Now, I can create amalgams of those personalities, pieces from here or there, but it's not a greatest hits. It's a whole person. Everyone who excels is overcompensating. Running from something. Hiding from something.
The past?
Sometimes.
Oh, so
what's in
she's
the past?
hiding from something.
That's her business, Boyd.
But I
She's right
feel
for the
like
job.
he's maybe a
She
little
spent her
creepy.
life. That's the person they needed, so that's who Echo is. The expert.
Who's nearsighted?
She also has asthma.
What took you so long?
Is this Mr. Sunshine?
Where's Gabriel?
He's right here. My name is Eleanor Penn, and I'll be handling the transaction.
I told him no cops.
I am not a cop, I am not FBI, and I have no interest in justice. I'm here only to facilitate a private transaction and make sure no one is hurt during it.
I have the girl, okay? I make all the rules.
You want $5 million?
That's right.
Let's make it 8.
What?
8 million. That's 2 million apiece. Call back in 40 minutes and let Davina talk to her father.
There's no way you're just going to give me an extra 3 million.
You have the money.
It would have been polite to ask.
They have to get used to doing it my way. Right now, they're getting
You have
very
money. What's an
Who
extra
do you
2
think she's
million?
messing with?
I am, but she'll give them the money. You have to get used to doing things my way, too.
They better put her on.
They will. In 38 minutes. You have to trust that I've done this many, many times.
I have to trust that, right? Yesterday you weren't a nurse or a clown in a circus.
What?
You're the best. Best one they could send. Why is that? What makes you so good at this?
I don't have any hobbies.
No. You have to do better than that. You have to make me believe.
I studied psychology, forensic science, profiling from former instructors at Quantico.
What did I
In less than
say?
7 years, handled over 12 negotiations.
Say some stuff.
Why? What made you do all those amazing things? Did something terrible happen in your childhood? Did horrible men come and snatch you away?
Yes.
You were kidnapped.
When I was 9.
How long did they?
3 months.
Sometime you can.
Did things to you? Unprofessional things.
Is this helping you in some way?
You don't remember?
There was one. He got rid of the others after they were paid.
All the terrible memories these men put in your head. Why would they do that?
Sometimes bad things just happen, and no one can protect you from them. Okay.
He's confusing her. She's remembering.
Okay.
Sorry.
You were blonde, mate.
Forget it.
A little asthma pump.
You're about to make a very bad mistake.
Dollhouse.
What?
Dollhouse. But they supply girls. Some of them very high-end.
And they're all
upstanding
girls, like
clients.
dolls.
There's one client, and you'll never see me again. Wash your hands. And your shoes.
It always amazes me in shows like this how they're at a club and there's like no one in the bathrooms. Maybe it's just the men's room, but the women's is always full.
You look better than on the phone, chica.
It's still Miss Penn.
Me disculpo. The money.
Please, this is not your first time.
Davina! Davina, mija, it's okay. Poppy's here.
Okay. Now you show.
I feel like something's gonna go wrong with the kid. Probably not gonna put her back. Like, just shoot her or something.
Your daughter steps off. You don't move towards her to veer away.
Hey, Boyd, what's going on?
We're good so far?
No.
Is that one of the kidnappers
Something's not
when she
good,
was
and Echo
9
knows
in
it.
her memories?
This is maybe your first time.
It's just a condition. We're not making trouble. I'm trying to blow this.
Don't let them on the boat.
You said that's the way it is?
They're not gonna give her back. He's not gonna give her back.
No, wait. She gets off first. Get the hell back. You give me my daughter.
And it went sour very quickly.
You need an ambulance. Client up top.
Extract the active. Do it now.
Could have like done that to save the guy from being shot, but no, just Echo, because that's his #1 priority. Doesn't even go to the guy who's been shot.
Look at me.
So I actually had some technical difficulties with my camera and I didn't actually get the end of the episode. But I thought I would just quickly explain what happened and give a quick analysis of my thoughts. So we left off with Echo and her handler. I don't really remember his name. They figured out it was the man who kidnapped her and then killed the other kidnappers and did unprofessional things to her, as the show likes to say. They figured out where they were holding the girl, and Echo goes in there to try and get her back. Also, with the person's memories she had installed, who had this tragic past, I believe it was her wanting to go there to confront her abuser. And in the process of doing that, she gets the other kidnappers to turn on him, and they end up killing him as she escapes with the girl. And the woman who runs the dollhouse, I'm assuming that's her job title, was aware just how close this case or mission was, and that it did go badly, but they were still able to contain it. And the episode ends with a man mailing a picture of Echo to, I'm assuming, the FBI agent, telling him that he's close and to keep looking for the dollhouse. He was also watching a yearbook video type thing of Echo with a man and woman being shot in the house. So I'm assuming they're probably Echo's real life parents. So that was the first episode of season 1 called Echo. I'm very intrigued by it, to be honest. There's a mystery in there for me to keep going, and it's kind of an interesting concept of how you can have your memories erased, and different people's facets of personalities can go into creating a whole new identity. It would be super fun as well to be an actor in the show, because you get to be so many different people throughout the series. For predictions, at the moment I still stand by what I said earlier. I believe she'll start remembering old memories that they've erased, and she could start even possibly tearing down the dollhouse from the inside. I may just be getting that vibe though, because that's some plot points in other Joss Whedon shows and films. I'm very interested to keep watching though, and I'm probably going to do episode 2 in the next few days. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this along with me, and once again my apologies with the technical difficulties, and it is all going to be sorted for next video. Thank you so much for watching.